What's up, community? Today we're going to be talking about the Mutant Mayhem video game sequel. Creature Commandos get a first look. DCU revealed the official emblem of the Superman crest of House of L. HBO is doing some shady stuff when it comes to the Penguin in the Dune Prophecy series. And for whatever reason, Kevin Feige really liked the color yellow on Wolverine. Start off with the Creature Commandos, which is going to be released in December on Max. Not that much coming from this aspect of things. The only thing we get is a new look of the team that project is going to be following. If you really notice and you connected the dots, this individual right here is Rick Flag Sr., the father of the Rick Flag that we seen in the James Gunn Suicide Squad. All the other characters will be new to me personally. I don't know if this is Weasel. I'm kind of letting the San Diego Comic-Con give me all the news that I'm looking for. I think it'll be more interesting to listen to them explain all the characters instead of me looking it up. But we do get vague memories of what these characters was based off the DCU introduction that James Gunn did like a year ago. Frankenstein wife, and these three characters is new to me. Comment down below, kind of give me a little history. I'd rather get my news from you guys than the internet. The fanfare on this project is what I like to see, which is positive. They're already blushing heavily on the bride. Everybody keep their pants up, okay? Moving right along, another tidbit that the DCU studios kind of dropped today was a official look of the emblem that's going to be showcased in the Superman movie that's actually going to be releasing literally today next year. Ain't that much to see. However, what I do appreciate is the fact that the Superman emblem is not the typical S that we see in the alphabet, and it's actually resemble what we've seen in the comics when it came to like the old age Superman. What I personally appreciate is like conform the S naturally if you kind of follow the shape of the crest, but it looks alien in nature instead of like literally the letter S. I kind of appreciate that. Those outfits when it comes to the DCU instead of like having a legit S. Now, if they do decide to introduce another version of the suit and it's an actual S for like the general audience or the world that Superman is based in, I appreciate it. At least we know the original crest of the House of L was a symbol that didn't look like the letter S. It's a small detail, but I appreciate it. Last but not least, in regards of the DCU news, we do get a new look of the Penguin featured in a new poster. For sure, if they know what they're doing, this series will be a tie-in to the upcoming Batman movie that we're going to get in 2 years from now in 2026. Now, it is a very high chance that that's not going to be the case, but hopefully the Penguin has a season 2 or some follow-up behind that series that kind of ties into the Batman 2 movie that we got to wait on and see. If not, we do get a little glimpse of the other side of the DCU, which is like the Superman film that's coming out next year, as well as like Creature Commandos. But I love this world, and based off what we understand of this world is not necessarily connected to the James Gunn DCU. It's kind of a separate story. I always admired this path of Batman, more detective than like super heroics. The only time will tell how they're going to treat this little pocket they got over there. But to move on outside of the DCU, but still have something to do with the DCU, news broke out earlier today that the Penguin in the Dune Prophecy is now an HBO original that is going to be premiered on HBO first and then later released on Max, which is kind of disturbing news if you are typically stream watchers like myself. You don't really have basic cable. It's 2024, but apparently they're kind of still pushing in, you know, that legacy television empire, still trying to grasp their foothold in this streaming wars. Only time will tell how this will pan out. I think they might have a situation where if you have a premium ad-free version of Max, you probably get it as it's on TV. If not, and you have the ads with it, there might be a delay. However, when we slide down to Variety, they kind of have a whole article been written by Michael S. It kind of depicts what this is, and basically this is a little negotiation to get people to do what they want to do, which is some good news and some bad news. So based off this article, The Penguin as well as Dune Prophecy is such good projects that they don't want to horseshoe it on a streaming platform and not get the recognition that they believe they deserve or warrant the attention that it can get. They're trying to give them the original Game of Thrones treatment, weekly release. Everybody kind of have to wait to see the next episode, as well as everyone watching it at the same time, to cultivate this online presence and in-world presence of people, you know, going back home, waiting for this series to be released and consuming it as a group. Now, is there a ploy to like get a little bit more money out of our pockets to them to watch said projects? For sure. However, by doing so, they kind of treat certain projects better than other projects. Another piece of this article was showcasing if this plan does get worked out properly, the Green Lantern series, as well as the Harry Potter series, would get the same treatment, which is a double-edged sword. We can understand that HBO and Max garner these series as prestige quality and want to uphold that level of quality in episodes and series and seasons to come. However, the process of how we consume it might be a little rigid. The only time will tell what that will look like. This possibly could be just them testing the water to see how willing the audience is in this concept. But as of right now, we just have to wait and see. For sure, in San Diego Comic-Con, and Hall H is presenting the DCU slate. We might get some more information on how this is going to be delivered to the audience. But I, for one, think this is all semi-good news. At least we know it ain't no crap they about to feed us. They know that it's a good project and just want to get the most out of their bucks. So comment down below. Do you feel like it's a little shady what they trying to do? Or business is business? And if you any somber hearts out there, at least you know the internet agrees with you. We're not going in cable. Stop asking us. To finish things off, we do get a glimpse of our upcoming Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle video game that no one would necessarily ask for, but again, maybe we're not the general audience for said game. Clearly, as you can see, this is geared to the younger audience, but based off of what it was said during the trailer of this game, it seems like it's gonna take place right after the events of the original Mutant Mayhem film, just like the series that is being premiered and shown on Paramount, the app, just to keep the Mutant Ninja Turtle fan base satisfied until the upcoming sequel to the Mutant Mayhem film, which is set to be released in 2026. But other than that, I am Low. This is FILMMUNITY. I see you in another video.
No! What are you waiting for? Do it! Make your dreams come true! Just do it!